Hanging out here with Sabrina Ionescu, point guard for the New York Liberty and also reigning WNBA champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're here with us on behalf of Michelob Ultra. I do want to get into that, but first, a fun game.
Okay.
We're here in New Orleans. It's the home of voodoo, so we're going to have some fun. We're doing a tarot card reading.
Okay.
I'm going to lay out 3 cards. You choose your destiny. You pick which one, and I'll ask you a question based off the cards you pick.
This one.
This one, good choice. That's the best one.
In the
good
middle.
choice. Okay, the moon. So the moon represents intuition and dreams. This is my personal favorite card that we have. What did you learn from winning a championship?
I learned what it took to win and what it took to lose and not get there from the year before, and how hard it is, but also how rewarding it is to understand all the hard work, adversity, everything that goes into winning a championship that everyone tells you about that you can never really understand until you go through it and win is kind of all part of your journey and worth it in the end. So it was something that obviously kind of dreamt about, thought about, and can never put into words until I was able to experience it myself.
Oh, absolutely. The old adage is the best championship is the next one.
Yes.
Did winning one kind of fuel you even more to get to that second one?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you learn what it takes to win, and then there's kind of this desire to go out and win it again. And I'm kind of off that high of winning and looking into the next year that's starting in the next couple months and wanting to do it all over again.
Never get too comfortable.
Yep.
It's that Mamba mentality. All right,
Yep.
Pick another one.
All right, this one.
Good choice, switching things up a little bit. You picked the Hero Fan, and I did have to Google how to pronounce this. I'm not gonna lie, this represents tradition. So let's talk about more like breaking tradition. This season, the WNBA had unprecedented amounts of success. Merchandise sales are up 600%. Viewership was up an amount that I can't even conceptualize. How do you build upon that?
Yeah, I think just not getting satisfied with where we're at and knowing that there's this inflection point, and we're at it right now where everything's starting to change. The tide's kind of turning in terms of women's sports in general, and obviously we're kind of that group of individuals that are representing the WNBA right now and women's sports in general. So I think it's not getting satisfied and continuing to strive and create the equality that we want to continue to see.
Could you kind of feel it this season, maybe compared to previous seasons? Like, did you feel the buzz a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. From just attendance and people, showing up to games, but also just viewership, sponsorship. Everyone wants a piece, and I think you're able to see that with the expansion of WNBA teams starting. I mean, there's now 1 this year, 2 next year, and I feel like every city is bidding for a WNBA team, and so you're kind of able to see how people are wanting to invest in women's basketball and women's sports, and there's that buzz around it that's something you haven't seen in the past years.
It's been such a blast to watch. The city that I live in just put a bid in, so anyone in Nashville, if you're listening, this is my official endorsement for the team. All right, pick another one.
All right, we'll go this side.
Switching things up, going to the right side. Okay, the Lovers card, another one of my favorites. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It represents love and relationships. Let's talk about Unrivaled, which has been such a fun league to watch. What is the relationship like with maybe your Unrivaled teammates versus kind of the WNBA, and how that differentiates?
Yeah, it's very different.
Yeah.
You're kind of put together with this new group of players, top players in your league, and you got 2 months to come together, try and win, but also just perfect your game. It's the off season. You're trying to work, get better at the things that you want to improve on, take into your W teams, but it's been really fun. Obviously, it's super competitive. All these players are using this off season to get better and work on their game and compete and want to win. But you're kind of able to do it and also have fun, and that's kind of the part that I think has been most rewarding is knowing you're all ownership, like everyone has ownership, you're all part owners and wanting to push this league forward and create opportunity for a lot of people to stay stateside and not have to go overseas, while also being on TV at this time of year, and the WNBA isn't on at this time, so I think it provides fans and everyone kind of viewing the opportunity to see how you are in your off season and what you do and what that looks like.
And I think it's created a completely new side of the fan base, not just more exposure, but a completely kind of different setup, a completely different game. Was that kind of the driving force behind that?
Yeah, it's not 5-on-5. It's not as meticulous in terms of scouting and play calls. It's pretty free. You're out there, you're playing a really fast style of basketball, which is not what it is in 5-on-5. you got new teammates and new friendships forming with players that you're used to competing against, and you're able to just go out there and kind of play free, and that's different. That's something that doesn't happen in 5-on-5, so it's been cool to see.
Very fun to watch. And I'm going to cheat a little bit. I know that you're supposed to pick, but I'm going to pick a question that I want to ask. The High Priestess is mystery. We're talking about Unrivaled, maybe some rivalries that are budding there. You tweeted a very cryptic LOL the other day. What was that about?
I don't tweet often, and there was just a lot of funny things going on back and forth. Absolutely nothing to do with Unrivaled. It was something me and my husband were talking about, and I just feel like I love tweeting random things and seeing the direction that it goes. Some people went completely random and thinking what it actually meant. A lot of stuff happening in free agency as well. So it was a kind of, something that meant a lot of different things than just one thing. It wasn't directed at anyone towards Unrivaled or anything. It's just kind of fun to see how much people read into what it is that you do tweet, and I'm not really on Twitter and social media that much, so
probably a smart call.
I did. I tweeted it and then haven't been on since, so it's been really fun to kind of see that little drop that I threw in there. There might be another one coming. Maybe I'll just do like haha or something next.
Ooh,
see what people say.
Stay tuned for what you have to say. Sabrina Ionescu, you're a legend, you're an icon.
Thank you.
Appreciate you for joining us. Tell us about Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm here kind of on behalf of Michelob Ultra and our Super Bowl commercial, which is the first that I've ever been a part of, so I'm super excited. Was able to team up with Randy and play pickleball, and I know my family's super excited to kind of be able to watch the Super Bowl and see me during the timeouts, and obviously that's a dream come true as little Sabrina is thinking about that.
Amazing. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I appreciate it.